and she always comes. She always comes in the morning time and in the evening time for taking bread. And whenever she see me that yeah, she's coming to give me bread, so she starts just pushing her tail,
Yes,
and she just starts dancing like, and I
yes,
love her the way. First of all, I would like you to introduce for myself and for subscribers and for you viewers.
yes, yes. So my name is Pritam, and I am from West Bengal, and I have completed 12th, and right now I'm doing graduation as well as I do business, and I repair bicycle as I told you, because this is our second conversation. Oh, sorry, third
Yes,
conversation.
third.
Yeah, yeah, third conversation.
And you know,
Uh,
whenever I have session with you, I am enjoying this conversation a lot.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
And it's a long time. That's why I feel like to talking to you, with you, because uh, you speaking the way you speaking like a very good.
Yes,
I,
yes, yes. And what about your puchki?
yeah, Puchki is there under the bed, and
Okay.
she's
She
asleep.
also stays.
Uh,
She also stays under the bed.
yes, yes, yeah. There are two rabbits, and first name is her name is Puchki, Jerry, and second is Puchki.
Okay, that's lovely name. Like the second name Puchki.
And same like we call Puchki, like this same small.
Yeah, it's like very little.
Yeah, it's a little.
What kind of other animals you like to have at your home as a pet?
Yes, and I also like a dog. So
First thing, dogs, they are very faithful animal.
yeah, they're very faithful, and whenever we call an emotional connect with a dog, because whenever come this side, then they move the tail and something say, but in turn,
Yeah, they want to express. They also want to
yeah,
express their love. They want to say something to us. But just because of they are animals, so their language is different, our language is different. So that's
yes,
why we can't understand. But we can feel that emotion. We can
yes,
feel that feeling. We can feel that love. We can feel that
yes,
energy, that vibe. And
yes,
even means I don't have any dog personal. I don't have any pet as a dog, but out of my house in my street there are three dogs, and in the morning
yes,
time, in the evening time, daily I give them food. But उनमें से एक है, there is one of those dogs, there is one bitch. She is a bitch, and she always comes in the morning time and in the evening time for taking bread. And whenever she see me that yeah, she's coming to give me bread, so she starts just pushing her tail,
yes,
and she just starts dancing like, and I
yes.
love her the way.
And ma'am, there is a hen, there is a goat, there is a dog, and in front of there is a dog sitting. Whenever I get whenever I eat biscuit, then that time I feed them the dog. That time that dog, their expression, their activities, and whenever we see, and how they're doing their activity. So they move their
And
tails.
though I have so much fear, though I'm scared of dogs, especially street dogs, because I know that street dogs sometimes they are so aggressive, and sometimes they become furious, and just because of this, maybe sometimes they bite. Okay, but
Yes,
still,
yes.
I don't know why I'm loving those animals, and I love each and every kind of animal, not only rabbit, not only dog. I love all kind of pets on this
Yes,
earth.
and whenever because we have in village area, we have a lot of hen and goat. They and whenever we call you like this ti ti ti.
It's very nice way to call them.
yeah. Then the hen comes,
It's kind of
the
a sign language. It's kind of a sign language for them. Apart from this, what do you like to do, especially in your leisure time? How do you spend your leisure time? If you get some time, so what kind of things do you usually do?
in my leisure time, you can say that because I told you that I repair bicycle whole day, and in the morning time and the evening time, I have only free time, and whenever I have free time, then I watch sometimes comedy video, and I watched sometime comedy video, and after that only within a 5 or 10 minutes, because when I internet myself entire, because only I get a morning time and evening time, and that's why I utilize that time. Yeah, but in within a 5 or 10 minutes I watch comedy video like entertainment, and after that again I practice like this.
Okay.
And
You're
yeah,
just
and
taking a break. You're just taking like a, it's kind of a taking a break from your work. And after giving your work, after giving you a break, then you again restart your work.
yeah. One more thing, ma'am. Whenever and like in a month, whenever I get time in leisure time, I have to go to. I like to go to outside because I my hobby is traveling. So because I have a blog channel, so I upload like
And what about your bodybuilding?
and in this time I am working on my sorry, on English. So I'm working, so I'm gonna give 100% on my English communication skill, because in this time I'm learning English. So I didn't time too much to take exercise in this time in the
Okay.
morning.
So now I
First,
would like you to tell me what kind of strategies nowadays you are using to improve your communication skill, to practice, especially with your own self.
yes, and uh, I practice, my strategy same simple, because in the morning time and in the evening time. First, after getting up, first of all, I like to read books. Then I have some books. Then I read, and whatever I read, and I go to in front of camera and I try to speak. And sometimes I go to the garden and turn on the camera, and after that I start speaking myself. And
Okay.
after that, after recording, I after recording I watch where where I made
Made
mistake.
mistakes.
Yeah, yeah. Then after that, yeah,
It's a
this.
very nice way to rectify your mistakes.
Yes, because you some conversation you told me like this way, so I follow, and I watch your video, and you teached you had taught in your video
Always,
like this.
always consume yourself that you're not a student. Okay, always consume yourself that you're a teacher and you're teaching someone. You're teaching to someone, and just
Yes,
consider yourself that I'm a teacher and I'm just expressing my thoughts in front of any person, and just try to speak. Don't
yes,
have
ma'am.
a fear. Don't have any kind of fear and in your mind that no, I'm not that much. I'm not quite enough.
Yes, whenever we have a lot of fear, then we have hesitation. This type of attitude we have, then we how can, and we can't, we can't speak English, because when it's come to speak English, then that time we don't have any fear. And suppose it is a common thing, we have a fear, but we can remove it.
Yeah, we can overcome it. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
So, so how you can see your journey means the time when you started and now it's been a long time. So, how do you know about your journey means whatever you are doing, whatever you have achieved till now? So, you are satisfied with that or not?
Yes, ma'am. I am satisfied myself, because I'm busy person. I don't time too much whole day, and at the starting time I started learning English. That time I couldn't speak. I don't know what is the grammar. What is the tense. Sorry, I didn't know that time what is the tense. So at that time my uncle, one incident. in Bangalore. When I went to Bangalore, that time my uncle said, in the room, suddenly my uncle came in the room, and that time uncle
And
said,
you can say, my uncle, he entered into the room.
yeah. So I entered the room. That time, suddenly uncle said, "What are you doing?" That time, I just starting learning English. What is the tense? I have write down, and so that
You
time
can
my uncle.
say, you can say at that time I had just started. I had just started.
Yeah,
मैंने बस शुरू ही किया था.
yeah. And at the moment I started learning writing, that time my uncle suddenly asked me, "What are you doing?" So I'm that time I said that, "Oh, uncle, I'm learning English." Then my uncle said, "Okay, you're learning English." So I have a
Now, sorry for interrupting you, but I'm just telling you. Means your uncle asked you something. Now you
yeah,
told your uncle. You don't said you told your uncle. When somebody asks from us anything, so we are just telling them. We are just
yeah,
tolding them. You
yeah.
told them. You told him, or you told your uncle.
Yeah, so I told my uncle that
Yeah.
yeah, right, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now it's
Oh,
correct.
yeah, yeah. So I told my uncle that I'm learning English. So okay, so I have a question for you. So okay, so मैं स्कूल जाता हूँ. First translate into the English. Then I go to school. Simply, I know. I because I have heard that I had heard that sentence. And after my uncle said that, sorry, my uncle asked another question that is Ram school jata hai. Then Ram go to school. I said that time. That time I realized that my uncle said that first of all you have to learn. First, my uncle said that you have to learn tenses about the tense. Then after that, then that time I realized that okay, first of all I have to learn tenses about the tense rule. Then I can learn. So it is in this way. I used to continue my journey.
Yeah, and in this way you have started your journey, and right now you can easily have a conversation. You can easily interact with someone, and I must say now your confidence level is at this level.
Yes.
There's not any kind of hesitation I can see on your face. You're not
Yes.
hesitant.
Yeah, but ma'am, actually, I have a lot of ideas. But while having conversation, anybody, that time, whatever I know, but I cannot beautify, I cannot express my thought properly. I have, no, but
It
one,
happens. It happens. It happens. It's natural. Even
yeah.
sometimes native speakers, they also this kind of things happen with them.
Yes, but whenever having any conversation, whenever like this session, so I'm so happy while having conversation because
Yeah, I'm
I'm
also
enjoying.
very happy because I don't know why I always consider you as my brother. So whenever I talk to you, so I feel so happy, and especially when you speak about your pets, just like your hen, your putki, and your daisy.
uh, yes, ma'am. Then, ma'am, I have a one question. That is
Yeah.
everybody think, yeah, that is uh, I'm gonna ask you like a success because success. Somebody think that the success like whenever I want to become a teacher. Then I have a become teacher. Then I am successful people. Then what is the definition according to you, ma'am?
Success.
Yes.
Yes, success is also like that for some people when they achieve something, means any kind of goal that we want to accomplish in our future. So when we will be able to achieve our dream, when we will be able to fulfill our dream, so we can say now we are successful. But I think successful, it doesn't mean that to achieve anything, because in our life, how much we are going to achieve our dream, we are going to dream about more and more, you know.
Yes.
So for any person, the real meaning of success is also like achieving something.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
I think for me, achieving something, it's not big deal, but the most important thing is the thing you have achieved. Okay, so it really gives you real happiness or not? Because only running behind success, what you want to achieve, first of all you have to just find it out. What is your
Yes.
meaning? What do you mean by your success, your opinion about achieving anything?
Yes. So, ma'am, in my opinion, success. I think we think that the success, like from this point to this point, we suppose I started here from here, and I reached here. Then I think this is success. But I do I have a I have a I'm in confused. What is the real success actually? That's why I'm asking you.
I think real success, yeah, as you mentioned, means we have to start our journey from here and we have
Yes.
to reach here. But if
Yes.
you're a kind of a person who is not that much patient person, you don't have that much patience, and you stop your journey at 99% or 90% or 80%, it means you're not a successful person. You haven't achieved. So until you achieve 100%, you can't consider yourself as a successful person.
Yes, ma'am. Then we can say that we can consider that we are satisfied, we are happy. That is a that point is success.
Yes, I think only time running behind only getting that 100%. I think it's not everyone's cup of tea because there are so many people nowadays. You can see most of the youngest generation now they have been working. They are indulging themselves only into getting government job. Everyone wants to get a good job. Millions of youngsters they have been practicing for this. They have been preparing for getting government job, but I think only 10% people, hardly 10 people, 10% youngsters they get their dream, they get their government job. So it doesn't mean that 99% means 90% they are totally failed, they didn't get any kind of success, they don't get. No, at least we have learned something. This is the
Yes,
thing.
yes. Means it means like a success. Is not measured by how we go up in life.
Yes, but in our society, this is kind of a tradition, or we can say it's a part of our society. Only the people who have achieved a lot in their life, people always consider them as a successful person. Otherwise, no one is going to consider you. No one is going to give you attention. That yeah, you are a really great person. If you have. If you have gotten 80% marks, no one is going to appreciate your effort. But especially the children, especially the boys and the student who get 98%, 96%, only teacher is going to appreciate only his or her.
Yes, ma'am. So I have this. So I'm in confusion. That's why I'm saying because
But I think only getting appreciation from others, it's not going to make us that we are good or we are not good enough. At least you
hmm,
are happy with your efforts, means I have put my efforts as my
hmm,
ability. Okay, as per my ability, so it means now, yeah, you have satisfied from yourself, you are satisfied, it means yeah, you are good. You don't need to you don't need to regret about you that no, I couldn't achieve that thing, I also wanted to do that thing, but I don't know, I made mistakes, I was not that much able to do it. So it means I'm a loser, I'm not a successful person. You are also going to be a successful person, but you just need to keep working.
yes, ma'am. We should put some effort, not 100% effort, and after that definitely. So it is only, but and we don't think about the result. What is the result? We do, and
Yes.
we keep on work only. Focus
It
our
has
work.
written, it has been written in Mahabharat, means Mahabharat, Gita, Bhagavad Gita, means always just keep working. Okay, don't think about the last goal or the end result, what you are going to achieve. But just indulge yourself into doing your work. Believe in your karma. Means if you are doing karma, if you are putting hard work, so definitely you are going to achieve.
Yes, ma'am. You're
Sometimes
correct.
we achieve according to our destination, that we make a destination for ourselves, and
Yes.
sometimes it's because nothing is in our hand. Whatever we are going to
Yes.
achieve, it's only God's thing, God's blessing. So we just
Mm.
need to give ourselves 100% and don't think about if you have planned for you, you have set a goal for yourself. Means after 1 year, I want to achieve this goal. But just because of some reason you might haven't achieved that, so it doesn't mean you are not good enough. You have
Yes.
that ability, you can also do, but just because of maybe some reason, and God has decided something for you, something more special, so just because of this you haven't achieved it.
Yes, ma'am. And what
क्योंकि
is the
लाइफ
ma'am?
में हमेशा अच्छे से अच्छा मिलता है. समटाइम्स हमें लाइफ में
Yes.
कुछ चीजें इसलिए नहीं मिलती क्योंकि गॉड ने हमारे लिए कुछ और डिसाइड किया है. दैट्स वाई
Yes.
अगर हम सभी लोग एक चीज के पीछे भाग रहे हैं और हम भी उसी चीज के पीछे भाग रहे हैं, तो इसका
Yes.
मतलब ये नहीं कि अगर किसी को मिला किसी को नहीं मिला तो हम उस चीज के लायक ही नहीं है, या फिर हम उस चीज को नहीं गेट कर सकते, नहीं अचीव कर सकते, ऐसा नहीं है. समटाइम्स गॉड हमारे लिए उससे कुछ ज्यादा डिसाइड करके रखता है जो हमको मिलने वाला है.
Yes. So, yeah, right, ma'am. You're correct because life doesn't like a life doesn't give any opportunity like God has given good opportunity for us. Like,
Yes.
yeah,
Even
yes,
sometimes, even when we face any kind of कहते हैं ना, कभी कभी लाइफ में ऐसा होता है कि हमें रिजेक्शंस फेस करने पड़ते हैं. मे बी समटाइम्स means how so many interviewers are there who have been who have been practicing, who have been trying to get a good job, and they are facing so many interviews just because of God has planned for them, God has decided for them to get a good job. So just because of this, in the very beginning, they face they are facing these kind of rejections.
yes, ma'am. And this is
from
the
our from our rejections we are going to get one or two things from a one thing. मीन्स कुछ ना कुछ चीजें थी जो हमने वहां पे नहीं की, जिसमें हम परफेक्ट नहीं थे. सो ये रिजेक्शंस किस लिए होते हैं? क्योंकि हम उसमें परफेक्ट नहीं थे. सो गॉड जस्ट गिव्स अस अपॉर्चुनिटीज टू जस्ट ग्रूम अवरसेल्फ.
yes, ma'am. And you are correct, ma'am. Because and suppose there is a way, mountain way, and we want to go up. Then that time, turn the left turn, right turn. So this type of success, like when and a lot of problems or a lot of bad situation comes, and we can handle, and we can achieve. And ma'am,
You know, we are this is we have a life, and in our life there are so many journeys we have to move on in our life. There are so many
yeah,
dreams, there are so many goals we set for ourselves to achieve, but sometimes we achieve, sometimes just because of some problems we can't do it. So it doesn't mean that no, I can't. Sometimes God has just decided us to achieve something, a good thing in our life. So that's why.
yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, and we want to get achieve success. And what is the role, our attitude? Please tell me about. So, which
Okay,
type of attitude?
if you get
Yeah,
success, what will be your attitude?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. So whenever if you're a kind of person who has achieved, who has accomplished his dream, so first of all, don't be so rude. Don't try to show that means yeah, I have achieved a lot. Now I'm a stronger person. Now I'm don't give any person request. Always try to be grounded and don't give this credit only to you. Not there's not only you who have achieved this. There are so many things around you, means your this nature, this God, your parents, and your supporters, your friends sometimes. just because of all those persons' blessings we achieve. So always try to give credit to all of them.
And
Always try to be ready to help someone who really needs your help.
yes, ma'am. So, and whenever we help other person, like any poor, that time we feel happy. So it is a
Yes,
good thing
definitely.
for
It
our
makes
health,
us
mental
really
health.
help. It makes us
Yeah,
really
internal. In this time, anybody, I think, outer look, and outer fit, but internal body is weak in this time. And whenever we help the poor, that time we strong internal.
and in my daily life in the daytime maybe sometime I just get upset, but the time when I just give food to those means dogs, so I become so happy when I saw them, their tails especially.
Yes, ma'am. And yeah, fairness, what is it? Procrastinate and procrastinate.
Procrastination.
Yes,
Procrastination.
yeah, fair and procrastination, and that kind of this is a good, not good attitude, ma'am.
No, this is not good. I think procrastination, it's a not good thing to inculcate in our habit. We shouldn't do
Yeah.
this. And just, but how much we are going to say this, we do it.
Yeah, so this type of attitude is not good. So we can get any kind of achieve, then
If a person who really does procrastination, I don't think he's going to achieve any kind of thing in his life.
okay. So
Because just
our
because of procrastination, we just postpone our work. Always we just give our attention to on other work.
yes, ma'am. And ma'am, I have one more confusion, that is a positive attitude. What is definition positive attitude?
This positive attitude, just like right now we are having session, and we are
Mm,
so much we have indulged ourselves in this conversation, and we are enjoying this. We don't know, we don't understand, means just like we don't get how much this time is passing, we
yes,
can say. And we are totally like this conversation, and just like I like your personality, you like my personality, and you can uh, while I am speaking, you can feel this thing, and my ways of speaking, this way of speaking, it really makes you happy.
yes, ma'am.
So
Yeah,
this is called the vibe. You can see if from my videos, from my session, people, they are going to get some vibes. Maybe
yeah,
sometimes good. If I'm speaking good things, so definitely you're going to achieve good thing and good vibes. And if I'm saying about negative things and negative people and negative thoughts, so definitely you are going to achieve negative vibes. I'm just giving you a simple example. When you listen, okay, when you listen religious song, just like bhakti song, okay.
yes,
So you can feel, just because of listening that song, we feel like sometimes we feel goosebumps.
yes. And
So just because of their vibe, the vibe of that music is it's very positive. It makes us positive.
yes.
And
And
even
whenever
sometimes in my personal life, when I sometimes I listen these kind of songs, so I start crying.
okay, then that time I like to sad song. I like to listen sad song, and then after that I'm happy.
But
I
instead of listening sad song, you should prefer to listen motivational kind of song. Means there are so many songs who really gives you inner strength.
yes, yes. And ma'am, whenever we see that Gautam Vivekanand, like some kind of, so
Their
there.
personalities are over there. We must think about them, and definitely we are going to get some good vibes from their personalities.
And
And brother,
what?
now I think I have to wind up this session because now it's going to get dark and there is power cut. So
Yes,
now I have to lit candle and I have to
yeah,
also cook food.
yeah, ma'am. It is also getting dark here. So okay, ma'am. Nice to talk
Yes,
to you. Nice to meet
yes.
you.
And happy Dashara and just enjoy your day and just enjoy
Yes,
your learning.
yes, ma'am. You too, and okay, ma'am.
Thank you. You really, it's a very nice, it's a wonderful session I had with
Oh,
you.
me too, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. Bye bye.